evening. I know I'm never on this late. Hello, hello. Come on in. Hi, Mai. Hey, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. Hi, James. Hi, Big Dad. Hey, AJ. Hello, hello. Come on in. Glad to have you. Are y'all ready to learn how to sell some digital products? Say yes. Hello, hello. Are y'all ready to learn how to make this money? I'm going to give you guys some apps. So I'm pulling it up now. Get some more people in here. Let's go, let's go. Hi, YouTube family. Hello, hi, Chastity. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Come on in, come on in. Glad to see you. If you have been trying to figure out this whole content creation and digital product thing, you came to the right place, okay? If you've been trying to figure out how to make money online, then you have come to the right place. If you are trying to figure out how to turn your content into cash, you have come to the right place. If you have been trying to figure out how to turn your cell phone into a walking ATM machine, you have come to the right place, okay? I'm going to teach you guys how to create and sell digital products. I'm going to teach you how to turn your cell phone into something that makes you money 24/7. Hi, LJ. I'm going to teach you guys using 2 free apps. That's the best part about it. These apps I'm going to be giving you guys this evening, they're free. So there's really no reason why you can't get started today. I'm going to say that again. There's really no reason why you cannot get started today because the apps that I'm going to be giving you guys are free. And if you download them and if you actually take action, you will be successful online too. But the problem is a lot of you guys are too stuck in your head. True or false? Good evening, good evening, good evening. A lot of you guys live in fear, false evidence appearing real. A lot of you guys want to make money online, but you're so fearful of the outcome. You're so afraid of if you try something and it doesn't work, like the fear that you put in your head, then you're going to feel embarrassed, right? You're going to feel like you wasted your time. But what if I told you that that's just fear? What if I just told you that you're making up scenarios in your head and none of these things that you're worried about have even happened, and that fear that you refuse to let go of is what's keeping you from living the life that you want to live? What if I told you that once upon a time, I used to feel that way too? Hi, Abdul. What if I told you once upon a time before I started making digital products and making content and making money on my phone, I had those same beliefs? Yes, I did. And what if I allowed those beliefs to keep me from doing these things? Then I would not even be sitting here 5 years later telling you how to do it too. So I'm here to tell you that if you want to make money online, if you want to be successful, that's going to require you to let go of the fear. False evidence appearing real. Fuck everything and run. If fear has been holding you back, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If you have been trying to make money online, you've heard about it, you've seen it, and you want to do it, but fear is holding you back, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. I want to know who I'm talking to this evening. And for those of you guys who are new here, my name is Jasmine. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Hi, Wild. Thank you so much. Make sure you follow me, you guys, so you don't lose me. I am the gift that keeps on giving. And I promise you, every single time you step foot on my live, very good reality, and every single time you watch one of my videos, you will learn something. You came to the right place because I'm going to teach you how to create and sell digital products, okay? I'm going to teach you how to take your knowledge, your skills, your experiences, and your passions and turn them into something that makes you money 24/7. I am here to tell you that your content should be making you money. And if it is not, that is because you are doing something wrong. But no worries, because I'm going to teach you how to do it right. And you should be making money while you're asleep. And if you are not, that is because you are doing it wrong, okay? Now, like I said, I'm going to give you guys 2 free apps. These apps are free. If you download them and you do the things I teach you to do on this live, you can start making money. But you cannot live in fear. So one thing I want you guys to understand is this. Listen to me very closely. Listen, listen, listen very closely. You hear me? Okay, very good. Listen very closely. Listen, in order to make money online, you are going to have to let go of the fear. You cannot make money online and continue to hold on to fear. A lot of y'all already know that because a lot of you guys have already tried and you haven't gotten anywhere because you refuse. You refuse to let go of the fear. Listen very closely. Either you remove the fear or that fear will continue to keep you from making the money that you were destined to make. Hello, Wild. After your advice earlier, I already have 10 books on the go. Let's go. Letting go of the fear. Yes, very good, Wild. Very good, very good, very good. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to create and sell these products. So we're going to create them and then we're going to sell them. One of the biggest things I need you guys to listen very closely to is in order to make money online, we have to sell it. See, we can have all the digital products we want, right? We can have a whole catalog full. But if we do not lock into marketing and sales, we will not make any money. We will not make any money at all. So it's going to require you to let go of this fear so you can finally make this money that you see everybody else online making, okay? Now, something else that a lot of you guys refuse to let go of is the procrastination. So procrastinating, these are for the people who always put off today what they can do tomorrow. Am I talking to somebody on this line? If you struggle with procrastinating, go ahead and put a me in the chat. I want to know who I'm talking to today. If you struggle with procrastination, go ahead and put a me in the chat. You are the girly or the gentleman who's always talking about what they're going to do tomorrow, and tomorrow never seems to show up. You are the girly or the gentleman who is always talking about what they're going to do next week, and next week never seems to show up. Wild said, me, very good. Listen to me. That is a weak mindset, because while you're sitting around talking about what you're going to do but ain't never did it, somebody else like myself or my students are actually doing it and making sales. We are actually doing it. And we are making sales. Now, it took me a while to get out of my procrastination mindset. I used to be just like that. I used to always talk about Monday. And Monday never showed up. But you get to a point where you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you start to move with intention. You start to actually execute the things that you told yourself you were going to do. You get to a point where you're sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. You get to a point where you're sick and tired of robbing Patrice to pay Paula. And you get sick and tired of watching other people live the life that you want, okay? So I want you guys to understand this. Write this down. Every single second that you wait, that you hesitate, that you drag your feet, is another second that you could have had a sale, but you chose not to. It's another second you could have been building your community, but you chose not to. We always have a choice. We always have a choice. She said, I'm listening. Very good. We always have a choice, but you continue to choose excuses. You continue to procrastinate. You continue to tell yourself what you can't do. You continue to tell yourself what's not going to work for you, and you haven't even tried. Am I talking to someone this evening? Thank you. You need to lock in. Now, for those of you guys who know, I have launched my Skool community, you guys. I'm so excited. It is only $39 a month. In my Skool community, you can cancel at any time. In my Skool community, I teach you guys how to create and how to sell your digital product. Hello, good evening, Mr. Good. I teach you guys how to build an audience who wants what you're selling. And one of my favorite features of my Skool community, guys, is every single month I drop a done-for-you product, a product that's already done. All you have to do is download it and then upload it to your hosting site, and you can start selling that immediately, okay? I also have a lot of content in there about motivating you, keeping that positive mindset, removing fear from your life, learning how to believe in yourself, learning how to show up for yourself every single day. And what I love about Skool, you guys, is it's all self-paced. So you choose how much time you want to spend every single night or every week learning the things that you didn't know. But do not fall too far behind, because I'm also uploading new stuff every single week, okay? Because I'm keeping it jam-packed with information so you can start making money online too, okay? So for those of you guys who are ready to learn, you're ready to execute, you're done with the excuses, go ahead and enroll. TikTok, all you guys have to do is click on my profile picture up at the top, go to my link tree and click on the very first button that says join my Skool community, the Digital Empire Baddies. And YouTube, you guys have to go to my channel. Hello, go to my channel and you will see it right there, join my community, okay? You spend money on Netflix, Hulu, Zeus, all of the things. Learn how to make money online. Lock in, lock in, lock in. All right, very good. If you're ready for app number 1, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If you're ready for app number 1, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Like I said, I'm going to teach you guys how to create and sell digital products. I'm going to teach you how to package up your knowledge, your skills, your experiences. Very good, Tim. And learn how to make money online, all from your phone. You have your phone glued to your hip 24/7. I have learned more in a few hours and months on other programs. Thank you so much, Wild. You have your phone glued to your hips. True or false? Some of y'all can't even go to the bathroom without taking your phone with you. Some of you guys sleep right next to your phone. True or false? I want you to use that very same phone of yours. To start running up a check online. Very good, David. Hello, hello. Let's get some more 1s in the chat. Also, you guys, we are a community. So the more we engage with this live, the more we like it, the more we comment, and the more we share, the more this live will be pushed to more people, okay? Let's help other people get in on this information too. YouTube, let's go ahead and get some more hearts on this live. Let's get some more comments. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, YouTube. Let's go, TikTok. Talk to me, talk to me. YouTube, we need some more thumbs up. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Now, like I said, you guys, I'm going to teach you how to create and sell digital products. I'm about to give you app number 1. Let's get some more likes and shares on this live. Also, for those of y'all who do not know what a digital product is, let me go ahead and enlighten you. So a digital product is something you do not have physical possession of, okay? So think of a movie on Netflix, a song on your Apple Music, Spotify. You don't physically have it, right? It's all digital, it's all in the cloud. You're gonna create a digital product to sell to your audience, and it can be anything. One thing that I want you guys to understand is this. I do not care what generation you're from. I do not care if you're a baby boomer. I do not care if you're a millennial or a Gen Z. A lot of times, my older students, they like to try to talk themselves out of stuff. They like to say, well, I'm not good with technology. I don't know how to use my phone. Yes, you do. You know how to text. You know how to make calls. You even knew how to click on the app and join this live. So what I need you to do is get out of your head and stop telling yourself what you cannot do. Because you can. One of my students, she is 57 years old and she made $1,000 off from her phone in 3 weeks. And what she was so excited about the most was that she was able to spend more time with her grandkids, all while making money online. So that is proof right there. That is proof right there. Absolutely, Tim. That is proof right there, okay? She's 57 and she is doing it, all of the things. So for anyone on here who's trying to talk themselves out of something, you ain't even tried yet. Thank you, Goddess. You have not even tried. Thank you. So lock in. App number 1, are you guys ready? You're going to download this app today. And that tired excuse y'all love to use, I gotta wait till payday. No, you don't, because it is free. So you will download it today. Not tomorrow, not next week. It will be done today. Here we go. App number 1, write it down, write it down, write it down. Here we go. Canva, C-A-N-V-A, C-A-N-V-A, Canva, 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 Canva. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm doing good. Canva, Canva. First of all, this app is free, like I said. You do not need a PhD in Photoshop, or you don't need years of experience doing any of those things. Hello, in order to use Canva. You're going to be using Canva daily. You are going to be using Canva daily for your digital product, for content. Maybe you need a logo for your business. You will use Canva, okay? You will use Canva. And in my Skool community, I show you guys step by step how to use Canva. and use it to make your digital product and how to create content. So there is no reason why you should be confused. There is no reason why you should be confused. I want you guys to watch that. I want you guys to watch that. It's a 3.5-hour video, so make sure you watch it, okay? Take all of the notes, watch it 20,000 times. Watch it, okay? Now, what kills me the most about people, and you might be one of these people I'm talking to, what kills me the most is so many people will take time to download apps like Netflix and Hulu. They will pay a monthly subscription for that app just to waste their time. The weekend just ended. How many of you guys were sitting on the couch Netflixing and chilling all weekend? Don't sit up in here live. Do not sit up on this live and lie. How many of you guys spent the entire weekend or most of your weekend watching Netflix movies with Bae? You ain't work on that near digital product. You ain't post no content. You can't go live. You didn't engage with your community. Hello, hello. How many of you guys did that? I like to call that wasting time. If I'm just going to be honest with you, I like to call that wasting time. And I used to waste a lot of my time too. I did. So there's no shame here. This is a judgment-free zone. But like I said, in order to make the money that you want to make, it is going to require you to be a totally different version of yourself than the one you are today. Because the woman or the man that you are today is full of excuses. The woman or the man that you are today loves to waste time. The woman or the man that you are today loves to go off of the mood and not the plan. Well, the plan is this. You will use Canva and you will start working on that digital product. You will start creating that content. You will be using Canva as your side hustle's best friend. Exactly. No more excuses. And like I said, it is free. So go ahead and put Canva in the chat for those of you guys who are actually going to lock in. Go ahead and type the word Canva in the chat. I did, but also made half of my mini video course. Very good, music. Very good. Go ahead and put Canva in the chat. Thank you, Chastity. Thank you, Kelly. I love it. I need to see some more Canvas. Let's go. Let's go. I need to know who's actually about it. Who's talking the talk versus walking the walk. Because see, a lot of people love to talk the talk. Very good, Goddess. A lot of people love to talk good talk. A lot of people love to talk about what they're going to do. Oh, yes, girl. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start this business. I'm going to make this figures. And then as soon as I turn off my live, you go right back to your regular scheduled programming of excuses, living in fear, and talking about shoulda, woulda, coulda, ain't never did nothing. Moving forward, if you say you're going to do something, I need you to do it. So many of you guys are so afraid to leave the comfort zone. What is your comfort zone? That's the zone that you live in every single day. Full of excuses, full of procrastination, full of self-doubt. That's that comfort zone. And in order to get out of that comfort zone, very good, Edlin. In order to get out of that comfort zone, you're going to have to get uncomfortable. You're going to have to do something just a little bit different than you did yesterday. You're going to have to try something that you didn't try before. Thank you for the follow, Judy. You're going to have to commit to the promises that you made to yourself. And if you said this was going to be your year, this was going to be the year that you start that business, this was going to be the year that you worked on that product and made a sale, that's going to require you to get out of that comfort zone. So my question for you is, are you really going to do it? Or are you just talking just to talk? Because some of y'all just love to talk. You just like to hear yourself talk because it sounds good. Only a small percentage of people are actually going to lock in and do what the fuck they said they was going to do. Excuse my French, but it had to be said. So I'm just curious, who on this live is actually going to do it and who just loves to hear themselves talk? If you're ready for app number 2, go ahead and put a 2 in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you are ready for app numero dos, go ahead and put a 2 in the chat. Let me walk you guys through step by step how to join my Skool community. Lock in. Again, it is only $39 a month. Thank you, Kelly. It is only $39 a month. You can cancel anytime, but you're not going to want to cancel because I'm dropping so much gems in there. There was a point, you guys, I've been doing this for 5 years, okay? I've been a 6-figure earner for 5 years. There was a point where I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know how to build an audience. I didn't know how to create my digital products. I didn't even know how to communicate with people online to get them to see that the product I had was something they needed. These were things that took me a lot of time to figure out, a lot of trial and error. And I wish I had a Skool community to join when I first started so I could jumpstart my progress, jumpstart my success. Something else that I wish I had that I did not have was a community of people who were just like me. I didn't know any content creators. I'm the first person in my family to be an entrepreneur. I didn't have anyone to talk to. I didn't have anyone to share my struggles with. I didn't have anyone around me or near me who knew what I was going through. Man, when I tell you a community changes the game for you, it does. Because a lot of times, not only do we have to change ourselves when we're making money and starting our business, we have to change our circle. We have to change our circle. Now, I don't know you personally. I don't know who you hang out with. But one thing I do know is the apple does not fall too far from the tree. Birds of a feather love to flock together. You are a reflection of the 5 people you spend the most time with. True or false? I don't know about you, but the people I used to hang around with weren't people that I ever really wanted to be like. So in order to be different, in order to get different, it required me to be around different people. People who don't make excuses. People who keep persevering even when they feel like it's not working. People who don't sit around and talk about what they can't do. People who don't sit around and gossip. People who don't sit around and waste their time. Okay, very good. And that's what I love about Skool. Not only do you get all the information, you're able to do it at yourself, learn at your own pace. You're also going to be around other people who are just like you, okay? TikTok, in order to lock into my Skool community, all you guys have to do is click on my profile picture twice and come to my profile. You're going to click on my link tree right here. When you click on that, click on the very top button, which is my link tree again. Click on that, and you'll click on the very top button right here, join my Skool community, the Digital Baddies Empire, okay? YouTube, you guys have to go to my channel. So once you guys get to my channel, you'll click right here where it says 3 links, okay? 3 more links, excuse me. You click on that, and you'll click on this button right here, join my Skool community, okay? And then just choose whichever browser you want to use. I always do Safari. Click on that, and it'll bring you right to where you need to be. Again, it is only $39 a month. Lock in. You pay for Netflix, Hulu, all of the things, Prime, Zeus. And ain't none of them apps taught you how to run your business. They didn't teach you how to make no content. They didn't teach you how to make your digital product. They did not teach you how to build an audience who wants what you're selling. Lock in, okay? Very good. App number 2, write it down, write it down. Thank you for the follow. Again, this app is also free. So there is no reason why you will not download it today. Not next week and not next month. It will be done today. Here we go. App number 2, write it down, write it down. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Let's talk about it. ChatGPT. Now, this app right here will make you hundreds and thousands of dollars. I cannot make this up. How do I know? Because I do it. That's how I know. Yes, ChatGPT. How do I know? Because I do it. And if I can do it, you can do it too. The only reason why you're not doing it is because you refuse to let go of the fear. What if you actually use this app to make you money and things in your life started to change? What if you could live a life and not live paycheck to paycheck? What if you could finally take that vacation you've been wanting to take for years? You better start using ChatGPT. And it's a very simple app. All you gotta do is text. If you know how to text, what you do, because a lot of y'all are text gangsters, you're internet gangsters, you arguing back and forth with your friends, gossiping about what you done seen and what you done heard. I need you to use those same pretty little fingers to use ChatGPT to run up a check online, okay? Again, I don't care what year you were born in. Stop counting yourself out before you count yourself in. You can make hundreds and thousands of dollars online by using ChatGPT, but the question is, are you going to try? Okay? You will use ChatGPT to help you write your ebook. You will use it for product descriptions. You will use it to help you come up with content ideas. You will use it for anything, but you have to actually use it. Okay? Now, if you are ready to learn how to use Canva and ChatGPT to make your digital product, go ahead and put me in the chat. If you are ready to learn how to use Canva and ChatGPT to make your digital product, go ahead and put me in the chat. M-E-M-E. Let's go. Let's go. Put me in the chat. Very good, Rise. Very good. Put me in the chat. Let's go, TikTok. Also, you guys, do not forget about our live goal. Remember, we are a community. Thank you, Tony. The more we like this live, the more we share it, the more TikTok and YouTube will push this live to more people. So if I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, all I ask is that you double tap your screen and share it to a friend or two or five. Share it to your coworkers, your family, whoever. Just share it, because we know that what we put out, we always get back. Whatever we put out into the universe, we always get back. Also, you guys, if you are new here, my name is Jasmine. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So make sure you follow me. One thing too, you guys, note takers are money makers. I'm gonna say it again. People who take notes are money makers, because we can't remember everything. No matter how hard we try, sometimes we forget, right? That makes us human. Sometimes we forget. So when you take notes, when you write things down, you now have access to that information after the fact, okay? So what I urge and encourage you to do is take notes, because I'm about to give you the first prompt for ChatGPT. So you best write it down. You best write it down. Here we go. So you're going to open up your ChatGPT app, okay? You're going to open it up. And you're going to type in there, write it down, write it down, write it down. Here we go. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can create that solves a problem. I'm going to say it again. You're going to open up ChatGPT and you're going to put in there, give me 10 digital product ideas I can create that solves a problem. Do you need me to repeat that? If you need me to repeat that, go ahead and put repeat in the chat. If not, we're moving forward. Let me see who's actually listening. Let me see who's actually listening. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can create that solves a problem. Y'all got that? Go ahead and put got that in the chat. Let me know you got it. Let me know before we move forward. Go ahead and put got that in the chat. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Chastity. Let's go. Let's go. Put got that in the chat. Good afternoon. Good evening, you guys. Good evening, TikTok family. Good evening, YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on, come on. I'm dropping tea. Put got that in the chat if you got that. Very good, music. Thank you, thank you. TikTok, let's get some more got that's in the chat. Y'all gonna talk to me this evening. Y'all gonna say something. Y'all gonna say something, say something, say something. Very good, very good. Now, you're gonna, okay, so after you do that, it's gonna give you 10. Hit enter and it's gonna give you 10. Now, I want you to choose the one that makes the most sense to your life, okay? And what I mean is choose one that you have experience in, skills in, knowledge about, a passion for. I cannot stress this enough. It is so much easier to show up for something every single day that you actually enjoy doing. It is so much easier to show up for something every single day if you actually enjoy talking about it, if it's actually a subject that you like, okay? So choose something that you like. Now, let's say hypothetically, it gives you 10 and you don't like none of the 10 that it gives you. Fine. Then just ask for 10 more, okay? Just ask for 10 more. That's all you gotta do. Just ask for 10 more. Now, once you choose the one that you wanna run with, you will then put into ChatGPT, write this down. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. I'm gonna say it again. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Okay? I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Okay? You're going to hit enter. Now, I cannot make this up. This is why I say I need you to stop sleeping on yourself. It literally has created the digital product for you, okay? I cannot make this up. So I need you to stop sleeping on yourself and just take action and actually do it, okay? Yes, I did. Thank you, music. I did. Now what you're gonna do, this is simple. You're gonna copy and paste. You're gonna copy what ChatGPT gave you into your Canva template. So you're gonna open up the Canva app, choose whichever one you want, whichever template. They got hundreds and thousands of templates to choose from. Just choose one, okay? Just choose one, okay? You can customize it, do what you want. You will then download it as a PDF file. P as in Peter, D as in dog, F as in Franklin, PDF, okay? And then you will upload that file to your hosting site. Stan Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Thank you, Annie. Stan Store. Hi, Leroy. I love ChatGPT too. Stan Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Okay, one more time. Note takers are money makers. Note takers are money makers. Stan Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Okay, now let me give you some tea. If you're brand new to this whole digital product thing, you started a minute ago, okay? You started yesterday. Start on Gumroad, okay? Gumroad is a great place to start because they don't charge you until you make a sale. They charge you 10% for every sale that you make. That's a great place to start. Hi, Junius. And then once you start generating sales, bring your ass to Stan Store. I love Stan Store. I use Stan Store because Stan Store has a lot of features that will help you expand your business, like automated emails, DM flows, okay? These are all great sources, great automations that will help you bring in more sales even while you're asleep. But until then, until you start making money, just start on Gumroad, okay? Just start on Gumroad. And once you start doing the things I tell you to do, you lock into the Skool community, you learn how to market, you learn how to sell, you learn how to create an audience that wants what you're selling, you start generating revenue, bring your ass to Stan Store, okay? Okay, very good. Yes, Stan Store is incredible. Using it for my course, I love Stan Store. I love Stan Store. So start on Gumroad and then come to Stan, okay? Okay. Now, let me show you guys how to get to my Skool community, you guys. I want you in there. There's a lot of great information that's going to teach you how to be successful online. It's going to teach you how to make money. It's going to teach you how to turn your cell phone into a money-making machine, okay? There is no reason for you to not be in there. I'm going to walk you through. I'll start with TikTok. It is only $39 a month. You throw money away left and right like it's nothing between your Starbucks, your Kava, your Chipotle, and your Netflix. And none of those things taught you how to make any money. What I'm going to encourage you to do is invest $39 into yourself, into your business, and learn how to generate sales. Learn how to turn your cell phone into an ATM machine, okay? Very good. TikTok. All you guys have to do, let me pull up my TikTok. All you guys have to do is click on my profile button picture right here up at the top, the left-hand corner, okay? You're gonna come to my profile and you're gonna click on my link tree. Click on my link tree link right here, okay? And then when you click on that, you'll click on this top one right here, link tree, okay? And then you'll click on the very first button, join my Skool community, the Digital Empire Baddies, okay? YouTube, you guys have to go to my channel. It's a little bit different, but you're still gonna get there. You guys have to go to my channel. And then once you get to my channel, click right here where it says 3 more links, okay? And then you'll click on this second button right here, join my Skool community. Choose whichever browser you want. I always choose Safari, okay? And then it'll take you right to where you need to be. Thank you for the follow. It'll take you right here. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Now, I gave you ChatGPT, I gave you Canva, we put it together and we made our digital product. Hello, hello. Now what we have to do, I need you guys to lock into something really quick. If you don't remember nothing else I say on this live, I need you to remember this. Listen to me very closely. ChatGPT is an input-output mechanism, meaning what you put in is what you get out. Say that again. What you put in is what you get out, okay? Listen, you have personality, and I need you to use your personality when you talk to ChatGPT. I say all of this to say, if you talk to it like a robot, you are going to get very robotic responses. Do not be on these online streets sounding like AI. Don't do it. Don't do it. I want you to talk to ChatGPT with the personality that you have. Talk to it like you would talk to anybody else so that you get yourself back in your responses. Do I make myself clear? If I make myself clear, go ahead and put clear in the chat. If I make myself clear, go ahead and put clear in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Talk to me, talk to me. Very good, very good. I got to make sure we are 1000% clear on that, you guys. We have to be clear on that. Please don't be out here sounding like AI. You're going to confuse your audience. They're going to be like, what is this? Like, that's not how they talk. You don't want them to be bored with the digital product because then 9 times out of 10, they're not going to buy from you again. You're going to drop more digital products, not just that one, right? So what I want us to do is make sure we keep our customers happy so that when you drop new products, new courses, they're ready to buy because they had a great experience with the first purchase, okay? Your customer will be a repeat customer if and only if you treat them right the first time, okay? So let's make their experience enjoyable. I want your ebook, your digital product, whatever it is that you're selling, I want it to match your energy, match your personality. And in order to do that, we have to make sure that we are talking to ChatGPT like we talk to anyone else. If you use slang in your speech, then I want you to use that same slang when you're talking to ChatGPT, okay? Very good, very good, very good. Now, what we just did, hello, Linda, very good. Now, what we just did was we just created the digital product. Okay, we just created the digital product. She said, please tell me how to get in the game. Absolutely, Linda, you came to the right place. So we just created the digital product, but now we have to sell it. And this is where a lot of people struggle, okay? Listen to me. You do not get paid because you create a product. No, that's the easy part, okay? Anyone can use Canva, anyone can use ChatGPT, anyone can put those 2 apps together and make an ebook, okay? But if you do not know how to get eyes on it, how to talk to people who need it, how to get them to see that you have exactly what they need to change and save their life, then you will not make any money online. I promise you that. I promise you that. And some of you guys who already have a digital product know that. Some of you guys have been trying to sell your ebook. You've been trying to sell that digital product and you haven't sold it yet, okay? Why? Well, this is where most people fail. Be honest. Be transparent with you. This is where most people fail at the selling part. And it's not because they're incapable. It's not because they're not good enough or they can't do it. No, no, no. That's not why they fail here. The reason why people fail here at this step is because they say things to themselves like, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to be too salesy. I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be pushy. You have probably said things like this too. Nice to see you again. Hello, I'm listening for a while, then do my work. You need me to, no, that's okay, the truth. You're good, okay? I want you guys to understand, selling is not begging, okay? Selling is not begging. Selling is solving. Selling is solving. It's not begging. So whoever told you selling was solving, whoever told you selling was begging, they lied to you. Get that out your head, okay? We need to be of service. Our goal is to help people. And if you know your digital product can help people, then why are you not telling people about it? I'm just asking. Why are you not showing up every single day and letting people know that your ebook, your course, whatever it is that you're selling can change your life? You don't want to help people? We're gatekeeping? Is that what we're doing in 2025? We're keeping secrets? It's just for you and no one else? No. You should be telling everyone about your product. The reason why I'm able to get on live every day and make content and talk to you guys every single day about making money online is because I know that my mentorships and my Skool community will change and save people's lives. I know that the product I have today, I wish I had 5 years ago when I started my journey to 6 figures. If I knew what I knew back then, I could have been at 6 figures sooner. Should I probably be at $1 million now, right? But the reason why I'm able to show up is because I believe in my product. And I need you to have that same conviction with yours. I don't care what your niche is. Maybe you made an ebook on how to lose weight. And if you know that your ebook will really help people lose weight, you should be telling everyone about it. True or false? True or false? Okay? So selling or creating is one step, and selling is the next. If you're ready to learn how to sell, go ahead and put sell in the chat, S-E-L-L. I guess I better get to it then. Very good. If you are ready to learn how to sell, go ahead and put sell in the chat, S-E-L-L. Let's go, let's go. Talk to me, YouTube. Talk to me, TikTok. Let's go, let's go. You guys, we have to lock into marketing and sales, okay? Marketing and sales is critical. You can have a whole catalog full of digital products. Yes, you can. But if you do not master the art of sales, it will sit there and collect digital dust. Thank you, Tony. And some of you guys already know that to be true because some of you guys already have ebooks. You have these courses, like maybe it's RBA or DWA. You have this stuff and you haven't sold anything yet. Why? Because you have not learned how to sell. You have not learned how to create content to attract an audience who wants what you're selling. You have not learned how to build a community of people who want it, okay? You have not learned how to show up. You have not learned these things. It is time to lock in and learn these things, okay? Very good. Now, let me tell you guys why I am so passionate about helping people make money online. Like I said, I've been doing this for 5 years. I have been a full-time 6-figure earner for 5 years, all from my phone. I am finally living my dream life. I have my dream apartment, my dream car, my dream life, okay? I've been very blessed, very blessed. But before all of this, I lived a very different life. So I started during COVID, okay? But before all of that, I lived a very different life. I was living the life that a lot of you guys live, living paycheck to paycheck, robbing Patrice to pay Paula, okay? Working a whole bunch of overtime and still being broke as hell, overworked, underpaid, and just trying to figure out how to get out of this cycle. And I don't know about you, but that cycle is very depressing. It's exhausting. And I would see people talk about making money online and how they sell their digital products. And I'd be like, dang, I wish I could do that. I wish that could be me, right? But I didn't start because I kept trying to talk myself out of something. I kept trying to say it will never work for me. What if I fail? I don't know what I'm doing. What if people laugh at me? What if my family finds out? Those are the things I was saying. Those are the things I was saying to myself. And I would always talk myself out of the idea. I was living in fear, just like a lot of you guys. And that's why I told y'all at the start of this live, that's why I told you, you cannot make money online and live in fear. You have to make a choice. You will either continue to allow fear to hold you back, or you will finally take action and do something different. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. Fear stands for fuck everything and run. But I decided to let go of the fear. I was 29, I was about to turn 30, and I knew I could not go into my 30s, into a new decade of life, living like this, okay? I knew I could not keep doing it. And I damn sure knew I could not do another 40 years living like this just to retire and die. I knew that I was worth more than that. And I need you to know you are worth more than that. So what did I do? I put one foot in front of the other and I tried. I didn't have all the answers. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't have fancy equipment and all of the aesthetics. All I knew was I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, okay? And that's what I did. I used to work in a lab. All right? And over time, things started to change for me, okay? I could finally pay my rent on time. My rent was always late, y'all. My rent was always late. I could finally pay my phone bill on time. I could finally pay my light bill on time, my car payment, my student loans. Everything started to turn out to be on time, okay? Not only that, when I go to the gas station, I can fill up my car. Not $5 here, $10 there. No, I fill it up. $70. And I drive off like it's nothing, okay? I was able to take my first trip. I took my first trip as an adult. I never really traveled anywhere before. I went to Miami and I had a time. I was there for a week and a half, almost damn near 2 weeks. I flew first class. I had this really nice hotel. I was on the 42nd floor. Yes. I had a walk-in shower. It was a beautiful hotel. I think the ceilings were like 20 feet high. I ain't never stayed in no hotel like that before. It was amazing. I went to the design district. I got me some purses, y'all. I even got my teeth done. And I say all of this to say to you, if I can do it, you can do it too. But the only difference between me and you is the fact that I decided to let go of fear and you still hold on to it. I decided to try something different and you won't. See, the reason why you're struggling with getting started is because it's going to require you to remove yourself from the comfort zone that you've been living in for years. The comfort zone that you live in, the life that you live in, you love wasting time. You love it. You waste time like a sport. You would rather spend your weekend watching Netflix. You would rather lay in bed late at night on Instagram and TikTok watching funny videos. You would rather be at Taco Tuesdays and Thirsty Thursdays and Happy Hour Fridays and Sunday brunches. It's getting warm outside. You would rather be outside than inside. You don't want to do anything different because you refuse to let go of the fear. And let me tell you something that I had to learn years ago, and I'm going to tell you guys this today. The version of you that makes six figures, the version of you that no longer lives paycheck to paycheck, she's got to be somebody different than who she is today. The version of you today can't handle six figures. You don't move like a six-figure woman or a six-figure man. Because a six-figure woman, she doesn't live in fear. She doesn't hesitate. She makes moves. If she says she's going to do something, she does it. She doesn't let fear hold her back. She doesn't worry about the opinions of other people. A lot of you guys Won't even post content because you're so afraid of what your friends might say. Let me tell you something. Those are not your friends. They're not your friends. They're not your friends. If you have to worry about what your friends will say, hi, Edna, those are not your friends. If your friends don't even support you, they don't even like your picture, they don't even share it, they act like they don't see it, they just keep scrolling, those are not your friends. Those are not your friends. You need to get rid of them. Quick. The version of you that makes 6 figures, she goes off of the plan and not the mood. Do you go off of the plan and not the mood, or do you go off of the mood and not the plan? See, the version of you today, if you don't feel like it, you just don't. If you're too tired, you just don't. And where has that gotten you? So, if you truly want to make money online, it is going to require you to be a totally different person. Moving forward, because you said you wanted to make money online, moving forward, every single day starting today. Before you start your day, you will ask yourself, what will I do for my business every single day? And every night before you go to sleep, you will ask yourself, what did I do for my business? Thank you. Every single day, you will do something for your business. Every single day. Every single day. Every day. You will post content. You will work on that digital product. You will engage with your community. You will learn something today that you didn't know yesterday. You will do something for your business every single day. Now, some of y'all might be saying, well, I don't really have much time because I work, I got kids. Okay, fine. After you go to work, after you do what you got to do with your kids, before you go to bed, so maybe you only have 30 minutes left, you will use those 30 minutes towards your business. You will not be Netflixing and chilling. No, you won't. You will not be on social media laughing at funny videos because ain't nothing funny about living paycheck to paycheck. Ain't shit funny about that. You will be doing something for your business. Did I stutter? If you hear me, go ahead and put I hear you in the chat. If you hear me, go ahead and put I hear you in the chat. Let's go, let's go. I need to make sure we are very clear. Moving forward, you will move differently than like how you've been moving. Moving forward, you will be different. Very good, every day. Very good. Let's go. Come on, YouTube. Put I hear you in the chat. You will do something for that beautiful business of yours every single day. No excuses. You are all out of excuses. Very good, Edna. You are all out of excuses. You are all excused out. Okay, we are going to finally lock in. You guys, my school community is open. Go ahead and enroll. I teach you how to sell, how to make your product, and how to build an audience, how to build a community of people who actually want what you're selling. Also, you guys, I drop monthly done for you products. Thank you for the follow. I drop monthly done for you products. So May's DFY product is already in there. Done for you meaning you don't have to make it. It's already done. You just download it and then you upload it to your hosting site and you start selling it immediately. Okay, so every single month I drop a new one. I have a lot of content in there on how to grow your audience, how to sell, and how to create your product. Okay, I even have a 3.5-hour video walking you through step by step using Canva and ChatGPT to create it. It's actually a replay from one of my mentorship live coaching calls. Okay, but I threw that one in there because I want you guys to get started. You've been talking about this product for months and you ain't did it yet. You will learn how to create it and you will learn how to sell it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, it is only $39 a month. I don't want to hear it. You spend money like it's nothing when it comes to everything that does not make you money. True or false? You throw away $39 like it's nothing. I want you to invest $39 into your business and into yourself and finally start making this money that you can make. But a lot of you don't want to because it's going to require you to do something different. And a lot of people do not like change. A lot of people do not like change because that's going to require you to get out of that comfort zone that is so scary for you. But let me tell you what, there has never been a person who removed themselves out of their comfort zone and reflected back and wished they never did. I don't know not one content creator that wishes they kept what they were doing, living paycheck to paycheck. I've never heard that. I've never heard that. I have never said that to myself. I am so glad I decided to get out of my comfort zone because if I didn't, I would not be here today telling you my story. I would still be at that lab job, living paycheck to paycheck, watching everyone else live the life that I want to live and being miserable as hell, overworked and underpaid. And I wish I had a school community like the one I'm giving to you guys because I would have saved even more time. The years that it took me to learn what I learned today is in there. I spent years trying to figure stuff out. You get it in the school community. Strategies, concepts, all of the thing. And also I got a lot of stuff in there about motivation and inspiration, okay? Because our mindset, baby girl, if you don't get what's going on in here in check, it will be your downfall. I cannot make this up. I'm going to say that again. If you do not get what's going on in here under control, it will be your mindset. And when I say here, I mean your mindset, the way you think. A lot of y'all are negative. I used to be negative. It's always negative. Can't do this, this won't work. Listen, the reason why you're so negative is because the world is negative. Our social media can be negative. Our friends can be negative. Our family can be negative. The news is negative. You are surrounded by negativity as soon as you wake up. So of course you're going to have a negative mindset. But we have to rewire our mindset. I don't hang around no one who says I can't. I cringe when people say that. Oh, why are you telling yourself what you can't do? But I used to be the girlie that always said I can't. That used to be me 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Yes, you have to shift your mindset. And I walk you through how to do all of that in my school community, okay? I have videos on there that aren't anywhere else. It's just for my school community, and I upload every single week, so please do not fall behind, okay? I do not want you to be overwhelmed with information. In order to lock into my school, you guys, it's only $39 a month. TikTok, you guys have to click on my profile picture up at the top, okay? Once you get there, come to my link tree, click on my link tree link, and then click right here where it says link tree again. And then you will click on the very top button right here, join my school community, the Digital Empire Baddies, okay? YouTube, you guys have to go to my channel, okay? You'll go to my channel and you click right here where it says 3 more links. And then you click on the second button where it says join my school community, okay? And then you choose whichever browser you want. I always choose Safari, it's up to you. And it'll bring you right here. Again, it's $39 a month. Lock in, lock in, lock in. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you are ready, and only if you are ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go, TikTok family. Let's go, YouTube. Put a 1 in the chat. Also, you guys, do not forget, we are a community. So the more we share this live, the more we comment, the more we like it, double tap the screen, the more this live we push to more people. If I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, please go ahead and start double tapping that screen, you guys. Let's get other people in on this information too, okay? Let's not gatekeep. Let's not keep secrets. Let's go crazy. My goal is 20K likes. That's my goal for the TikTok family. My goal is 20K likes, and I think we can do it if we all work together, okay? YouTube, let's get some more thumbs ups in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go, TikTok. Let's go, YouTube. Come on, come on. We can do it. I'm dropping tea. I'm dropping gems. Also, you guys, I don't do Bitcoin or crypto, so please do not get finessed, hoodwinked, or bamboozled on these TikTok streets, okay? Do not get hoodwinked. Don't do it. Let's go, YouTube. Let's get some more thumbs up. Let's go, TikTok. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Let's go, let's go. We can do it. All right, remember, note takers are money makers. Note takers are money makers, okay? Sales tip Number one, let's talk about it. Content is king and distribution is queen. I'm going to say that again. Content is king and distribution is queen. Okay? So, what do I mean by that? First of all, I need you to post every day. And not only do I need you posting every day, I also need you to be building at least a bare minimum of 3 platforms. Okay? Why? Because one is too close to none. Just like that one income you have. What if they took it from you? What would you do? Same with the platform. Let's say you put all your eggs into the TikTok basket and TikTok takes it away. What would you do? Okay. So I need you guys to be building at least 3. Now, it is not hard to build 3. Get out your head. Get out your head. Because the same video you post on TikTok, I want you to go ahead and put it on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. Okay? The same video. It's not hard. Now, I'm going to give you guys some tea. Most of you guys aren't going to listen to nothing I'm talking about. But for the small percentage of people who do, let me tell you something. YouTube is the most watched platform. For some reason, a lot of y'all think it's TikTok. It is not. Some of you guys think it's Instagram. It is not. It is YouTube. YouTube has replaced cable TV. So, now that you know there are more people on YouTube watching than any other platform, I am going to urge and encourage you to make YouTube one of the 3 that you build. Now, you're going to do what you want to do, of course. But again, for those of you guys who want to listen, get on YouTube. Don't sleep on YouTube. Don't do it. Now, I know some of y'all are in your head saying, well, Jazz, I was with you all the way until you said I had to post every day. Isn't that going to be hard? That's so cute. Listen, let me ask you a question. I'm just being brutally honest. Listen, a lot of you guys have already said you live paycheck to paycheck. A lot of you guys said you hate your job. So it sounds to me like you are already living a hard life. I know when I lived paycheck to paycheck, it was very hard. It was draining. It was exhausting. It was depressing. If I had to choose which hard I prefer, this one. Because at least this one, I don't live paycheck to paycheck. This one, I choose what I do and when I do it. This one, I get to do things that I actually like to do. This one, I don't answer to anyone but myself. This one, I get to help other people live their dreams. Waking up every single day and dragging yourself to a job that you hate, that's hard. Tossing and turning in bed every night, trying to figure out how you're going to pay your rent on time, that's hard. Some of you guys don't even get holidays. I used to not get holidays either. I worked at a hospital. So we would have to put our names in a hat and they would draw out who gets Christmas. And if your name didn't come out that hat, guess what? You got to work. We did the same thing for Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of the summer holidays. Weekends. Yeah. That was hard. Some of you guys don't even get to spend the time with your kids that you want to because someone else owns your time. Imagine a life where you get to spend more time with your kids. You don't have to drop your kids off at daycare. You get to spend time with them throughout the day, not just at night before they go to bed. Imagine a life where you get to watch them play sports. You don't have to go to work. You get to go to their games. I don't have kids, but my mom never got to come to my basketball games because she always had to work. I would have loved for her to be at the games. She never got to go because she always had to work. So I always had to tell her about the game. She never got to see it for herself. So when you say things like, is posting every day hard? No, it's not. It's not. Okay? Now, let's talk about this content. We said we got to post every day. Okay? We're going to build at least 3 platforms. Now, how do we get people to actually watch the content? Well, let's talk about it. What I need you guys to understand is, in your content, you must be relatable, you must be authentic, and you must target people's pain points. I'm going to say that again. You need to be relatable, you need to be authentic, and you need to target people's pain points. I want you guys to understand, people are very quick to scroll, okay? You have about 2 seconds to grab someone's attention before they are off on another video, okay? In order to grab people's attention, get them to stop scrolling and start watching, you must target people's pain points. People connect through emotions. So let me give you some examples. Throughout this live, you have heard me targeting yours. You have heard me say things like, are you sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of watching other people live the life that you want to live? Are you tired of going to a job that leaves you drained? When you heard me say any of these things, I got you to stop scrolling and start watching. So moving forward, in all of your content, you must target people's pain points. I don't care what your niche is, there are pain points and you need to use them when you are making your content. If I make myself clear, go ahead and put yes in the chat. If I make myself clear, go ahead and put yes in the chat. Let's go TikTok. Let's go YouTube. Remember, note takers are money makers. Note takers are money makers. Very good every day. Note takers are money makers. If you want to be successful online, it is going to require you to do something different. Removing the fear. Stop procrastinating. Stop making excuses. Start committing to the promises that you made to yourself. If you say you're going to do something, I expect you to do it. I expect you to do it. Sales tip number 2. Before we get into it, you guys, I want to invite you to my Skool community. It is only $39 a month and you can cancel at any time. I teach you guys, there's lots of modules in there. There's lots of plug and play stuff. So copy and paste, copy and paste. I teach you guys how to create your digital products, how to sell it, how to build an audience, how to connect with people, how to get people to see that you have what they need. Not what they want, what they need, okay? What they need. How to grow your platforms, you guys. Whichever platforms you want to be on. I have 2 TikToks. I am on YouTube, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, and Pinterest, okay? I'm all over the world. I am all over the place, okay? You can't get rid of me. That's why I tell you guys to make sure you're building at least 3, a bare minimum of 3 platforms, okay? This information I'm giving you guys in my Skool community is information I wish I had when I first started my journey. I would have got here sooner, okay? I spent years wasting time because I didn't know what I didn't know. But now that I know, I am able to teach you guys and shorten the time that it takes you to know, okay? Again, it is only $39 a month. You spend that on Netflix like it's nothing. You spend money on things that make you no money. It doesn't teach you how to do anything. Invest $39 into yourself, into your business. Learn what you don't know so you can do what you're not doing. So you can finally get the results that you have not been getting. It is as simple as that, okay? TikTok family, all you guys have to do is click on my profile up at the top, all right? You're going to come to my link tree on my profile and click on that. I just launched it last week, by the way. It is jam-packed with information. And then you're going to click right here where it says link tree, okay? And then you'll come and click on the very first button, join my Skool community right here, okay? YouTube, you guys have to go to my channel. But once you guys get to my channel, you'll click right here where it says 3 more links, okay? And then you'll click on the second button, join my Skool community, okay? And then you choose which browser you want. I always choose Safari, but it's up to you. And then there you go. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Okay? Lock in, lock in, lock in. All right, sales tip number 2. Write it down, and write it down. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. If they don't like you, they're not going to buy it. If they don't know you, they're not going to buy it. And if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy it. So, how do we get people to like us? Well, you can't. You cannot make people like you. The only thing you can do is what I told you guys to do in your content. Be relatable, be authentic, and target people's pain points. As long as you do those things, you will build a community of people who enjoy you and your personality for who you are. And they will buy your digital products, okay? I do not want you locked in and focusing on who doesn't like you. And I don't want you in your head thinking, well, what if no one likes me? That's impossible. There are 8 billion people in this world. Somebody is bound to like you, okay? Now, how do we get people to know us? They have to like you, know you, trust you. How do you get people to know you? You guys, I will never tell you to do something that I don't do or that I wouldn't do. I need you to go live. Going live is by far the best way to build your community. Now, is it the only way? No, but it is the best way. Why? Because it allows people to get a sense of your energy and your vibes. It allows people to ask you questions, and it allows you to promote your products. Now, do you have to go live every day? No, but I do need you to go live. And try to be consistent with the time that you do go live. So maybe for you, you want to go live every Sunday at 2 p.m. Fine. But be consistent with that time so people know when to expect you. Okay? So make sure you guys are going live. Make sure you're going live. All right? Now, how do we get people to trust us? They have to like you. They have to know you. They have to trust you. I need you to be consistent. You have to be consistent. You guys, I am not telling you to post every day for your health. I am telling you to post every day because the more people see you, the more they begin to trust you. I don't know if you know this or not. This may come as a shocker. But people work really hard for their money. You didn't know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And in order to earn someone's business, you must first earn their trust, which is going to require you to be trustworthy, which is going to require you to show up every single day. Now, I want to ask you a question and be honest. Take the ego and the pride out of it for 2 seconds. Just ask yourself, if you weren't you and you stumbled upon your profile, would you buy from you? Would you? I'm just asking. Be honest. And some of y'all are going to say yes, and you know you wouldn't. But for those of you guys who are able to be honest with yourself, and the answer is no, then you should not be confused as to why no one is buying from you. We have to put the social back in social media. If your last post was 6 weeks ago, 3 months ago, a year ago, there should be no reason why you're so confused. Your audience doesn't trust you. You don't show up. You don't post. You don't even show that you're a real person. You're not relatable. You're not authentic. You're not consistent. We have to put the social back in social media, meaning I want you posting. I want you to go live. I want you to respond to your comments. Post on your stories. Be vulnerable with your community. You don't have to air out all your dirty laundry, but still be yourself and still express things that you have struggled with. That's what makes you relatable. And the more you do those things, the more not only will you build your community, but the more they'll trust you. the more they'll be willing to spend their hard-earned money with you. Okay? Now, a lot of you guys still say, well, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. Okay, great. Well, what are you going to do to change that? I gave you some very valuable tools, but none of these tools that I gave you are going to be of any value to you if you don't actually use them. A lot of you guys, you just bounce from live to live to try to collect as much free information as you can and put it together, but it still doesn't get put together because you're still confused, because you have no one holding you accountable. You don't have anyone to ask when you have questions. You don't have anyone to help you come up with a strategy for your business, your content, your products, your audience. What are we going to do to change that? What are we going to do to make ourselves consistent this go around so that we don't have to keep starting over every week? What are we going to do? How are we going to change? Well, let me tell you what I would do. I hired a mentor. That's what I did. That's when things really started to shift for me. Instead of me trying to figure it out all on my own, go through trial and error, waste more time, I decided to invest in mentorship. And that was by far the best investment I ever made for myself and my business. Because one thing I will never do anymore is waste my time. Wasting time is a terrible thing to do because you never get that time back. Why continue to spend time trying to figure it out on your own to save a couple of bucks when you can invest in someone to teach you what it took them years to learn, that you learn in a few minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever it is, and finally start doing the things that they taught you so that you can finally start getting the results that you weren't getting. I want to invite you guys to my 12-week mentorship program. It's a 12-week program. We do live coaching calls every single week. You also get the replays of those coaching calls. And I expect you to watch those calls over and over and over again. Go ahead and put over and over in the chat, because the more you hear something, the more you watch something, the more it sticks. So how often will you watch these coaching calls? Someone go ahead and put over and over in the chat. Let me make sure y'all hear me loud and clear. You will watch these coaching calls over and over again. Let's go YouTube, let's go TikTok, put over and over and over again. And not only will you watch everything over and over again, you will also be active in the private community. I created a private community of other people just like you, learning how to create content, learning how to build a digital product, learning how to sell, learning how to show up for their audience and show up for themselves every single day. One of the biggest game changers in my own journey was being around other like-minded people, people who were trying to get to the next level, people who were learning, people who were no longer making excuses and actually making moves. And because I started surrounding myself with people who were just like me, I was able to finally start to get the success that I always wanted to get. Your environment is everything. Who you surround yourself with is everything. That can either be a good thing or a bad thing. That's up to you. That is up to you, okay? Not only do you get access to the private community and live weekly coaching calls with the replays, you are also going to get a one-on-one Zoom call with me so we can speak specifically about your journey, what you struggle with, and how we can come up with a game plan tailored to you. Now, if you enroll during the live, instead of getting one Zoom call, you're going to get two one-on-one Zoom calls with me, along with the live coaching calls every single week and the private community. But that is only a live special. Once the live is over, you will get one instead of two. Okay, so I'm throwing in an extra one because that shows me that you are ready to lock in. You are done making excuses, you're done hesitating, and you are finally ready to make moves. Okay? Now I'm going to open it up. I don't always allow people in. I'm only allowing people in who are actually ready to execute, not people who just talk about it, but people who actually are about it. okay? In order to lock into my 12-week mentorship program, TikTok, all you guys have to do is click on my profile picture up in the top left corner, okay? You're gonna come to my profile, you're gonna click on my link tree. Once you click on my link tree, oopsies, sorry, one second. Sorry, I'll keep hitting the wrong button. Once you guys click on my link tree, you're gonna click on the very first link right here. Hi. And you are going to click on the second button right here, Content Creation Digital Products 12-Week Mentorship Program, okay? So once you click on that, it'll bring you here, okay? It is $4.97 and it is worth every single dollar because I give nothing but results. And everything that I teach in here are strategies that I use for my own business that allows me to make 6 figures every single year, all from my phone, okay? You're welcome. Thank you, Chastity. All right, so lock in. You're going to scroll through. I just walk you guys through everything that you get. Everything that you get. Remember, you guys, it is a 12-week program. It is a 12-week program, okay? Now, I have lots of reviews here, all from my WhatsApp community. My students are getting results. They're making sales. They're posting their content. They're going live. They're doing all of the things that I tell them to do. I have over 200 students, okay? And my students are all doing wonderful things. I have lots of students in here who are making sales. One of my students, she was in the live earlier. She did $11,000. Yes, she did $11,000, okay? I cannot make this up. Lots of my students are selling their ebooks. They're going live. They're making sales on TikTok. One of my students, she's 57 years old. She did 1K in 3 weeks. So when I tell y'all it doesn't matter how old you are, it's because it does not matter. None of that matters. The question is, are you going to actually do the things that you were taught to do, or are you going to continue to make excuses? Only you can answer that. Only you can answer that, okay? So scroll through, read through my reviews if you would like. Let me scroll through. Lots of reviews, okay? You're going to enter your name and quadruple check your email address, you guys, because what you put in is where it's going. I cannot stress this enough. Now, while we're live, if you don't get your email, I'm going to send it to you, but I don't know what your email is to know if you misspelled it or did not. So this is why I always ask you guys, before you leave up off my live, I need you to come back to the live and let me know you got your email. If you did not get it, that's because there was a spelling mistake, but we'll take care of it right here on live, okay? So let me know. So enter your name, quadruple check your email address. You can, and make sure you guys check this box right here. I agree to terms and conditions. You can use Afterpay or Klarna to break this payment up, okay? And then you'll come down here and you'll hit enroll. Give it 30 to 45 seconds and then come back and say, yes, Jazz, I got it, or no, I did not. Once you do get your email, there's going to be questions that are sent to you. I want you guys to answer those questions fully. Really take your time with them, because before our first one-on-one Zoom call, I'm going to review your responses, because I like to make the most out of our time. So I'm going to review your responses and create a strategy and a game plan tailored to you. So this is why I want you to spend time with it, with the questions. I'm asking you, what are you struggling with? What are your goals? What are your digital products? What platforms are you on? It's lots of questions, but I want you guys to be very specific. Thank you for the follow. I want you guys to be very specific and very detailed with me, okay? So I can help you. The more you guys give me, the better I can help you, okay? Very good. Do you guys have any questions? Now, YouTube, in order for you guys to access the mentorship, let me pull up YouTube, okay? You guys have to go to my channel. So you have to leave the live and go to my channel, and you'll click right here where it says stan.store. You'll click on that link. And then once you click on that link, it'll bring you right here. Click on this very first one where it says join my mentorship, okay? And then when you click on that, I'm just going to ask you which browser do you want to use. I just click on Safari, and then there you go. All right, it is $4.97. My mentorship is not for everybody, and I am 1,000% okay with that. My mentorship is only for people who are actually serious, because people who are just playing games, they're not gonna invest $4.97. They're not gonna do it, and that's fine, because I'm not interested in mentoring people who are not interested in being mentored. I am only interested in helping women and men who actually want to do this. They're done with the excuses. They don't fully know what they're doing, obviously, right? But they are willing to learn. They are willing to show up. They're willing to push past the excuses. They're willing to push past the hesitation. They're actually ready to get to the next level, okay? That's who I'm interested in helping, okay? That's who I'm interested in coaching. Now, for those of you guys who are not ready to invest $497 in yourself or in your business, that's fine. Join my Skool community. My Skool community is full of lots of information that's going to help you with creating your digital product, building your audience, creating content, attracting people who actually want what you're selling, okay? And I upload new information there every single week. It's self-paced, so you can go as slow or as quickly as you want, all right? So join the Skool community. The Skool community is only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. You are quick to spend money with Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, Zeus, Amazon Prime. Y'all spent $39 on Amazon today. Probably got the package at the door. Uber and DoorDash have you in a chokehold, but you drop money on that like it's nothing. I don't even know how you can afford it. I do 6 figures every year and I still can't afford DoorDash and Uber Eats. I don't know how you afford it. Your tab be $100. Invest in the Skool. Learn what you don't know so you can do what you're not doing. So you can finally get the results you have not been getting. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you guys 12 minutes to take advantage of the mentorship special. So I'm going to set us a timer here. Do you guys have any questions for me while I let the timer go? You guys have been saying you're ready. You said you want to learn. You're ready to sell. You're ready to start making money online. Where is my clock? Clock. You said you guys were ready to start making money online. Okay, here we go. So let's go. I'm going to set the timer for 12 minutes. I think 12 minutes is plenty of time for you to decide whether or not you want to change your life, right? I think for those who are ready, they're going to do it. People who are not ready, you're just going to kind of drag your feet with it because you're not really ready, right? You're not going to be ready until you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And until that day comes for you, there's nothing I can really do, right? I can be at the other side of the door. I can open the door for you, but you have to be the one to walk through. I can't push you. I can't pull you. You have to walk through, okay? Do you guys have any questions for me? Any questions for me? Again, when you guys do enroll in the mentorship, please come back to this live and let me know you've received your email. So give it 30 to 45 seconds and then refresh and then let me know you got your email, okay? Let me know you got your email. And if you did not get it, again, that's because there was a spelling mistake, but no worries. We will take care of it right here on live. Now, for those of you guys who want to invest in Skool, so the Skool community is open. It is launched. Now, there's lots of good information here. Lots of information, lots of vaults, okay? I have a lot of plug and play stuff in here too, meaning you copy and paste. So I have captions and pain points for you to use. We talked about that earlier in the live to really grow your community, to get people who actually want what you're selling. So all you have to do is copy and paste stuff from here onto your videos, onto your reels, onto your stories, okay? Your Instagram stories, your TikTok stories, your YouTube community, okay? So lots of stuff in here for you. I have, like I said, I have a monthly done for you digital product ready for you every single month. So May's digital product is in here. So download it and upload it to your hosting site and start selling it. Start selling it. You don't have to make it. It's already made for you, okay? And when June comes, I will be dropping June's in here, okay? So every month is a new one. Every month is a new one. Okay, I have lots of stuff, lots of tutorials in here for motivation and mindset. One of the biggest hindrances for you in being successful online is your mindset or lack thereof. We have got to stop procrastinating. We have got to stop making excuses and we have to stop living in fear. We have to start to believe in ourselves. That's why I made a whole module on our mindset, okay, full of motivational videos and audio recordings for you guys, pep talks. I call them pep talks, okay? So I want you guys to lock into that. There's also a lot of stuff in here on marketing. Remember, your digital product is 20% of the equation. The other 80% is marketing and sales. You will not make any money online if you refuse to learn how to market and sell. I promise you that. A lot of you guys already know that because you already have your digital product but no sales because you refuse to learn how to sell, okay? Creation is 20%, sales is the other 80, okay? That's why I have a whole module in here about marketing and sales. How to sell without selling salesy. Sales Psychology 101. Lots of stuff in here for you. Lots and lots of information here for you, okay? So do not skip that vault. Do not skip it, okay? Monthly value drops. Scheduling for success. So content, how to batch your content so you're not feeling overwhelmed, so you're not feeling drained, so you're not feeling, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not overthinking it. A lot of you guys love to overthink. I used to be like that too, okay? So do not skip that vault either. I have a vault in here for taking care of your body. Okay, I'm big on health. I'm big on health. If you guys have been following me for a while, you already know that to be true. I have a vault in here for tech and tutorials. So I have step-by-step guides for you. For anyone who doesn't know how to upload to their hosting site, this vault is for you. I don't care which hosting site you're on. I have a step-by-step guide, whether it's StanStore, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, PayHip, Shopify, okay? So make sure you guys go through that and choose the hosting site you want. All that's in there, okay? And then I do have a vault in here, the replay vault. So like I said, my mentorship live coaching call for how to create your digital product is in here. It's 3.5 hours long. It is 3.5 hours long. What I love about this system, you guys, is you learn at your own pace. So you don't have to feel like you got to get all this stuff done in one day. No, 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 no. You learn at your own pace, okay? So you take however long you need. Just know I upload new stuff every week, okay? I upload new stuff every week. So I want you guys to be locked in and focused. Lock in and focus, okay? Very good. Do you guys have any questions for me? Any questions? I know we went through a lot of stuff this morning. This evening, I know we went through a lot of stuff this evening. However, what did we say? In order to be successful online, it is going to require you to get out of your fear. You must get out of your fear. A lot of you guys refuse to let go of that fear. A lot of you guys also refuse to get out of your comfort zone. But until you do something different than what you've been doing, there is a 1000% guarantee nothing will change for you. A lot of you guys know that. Sorry, it's the people upstairs. I don't know what the hell they got going on. Nothing for you will change, okay? So you have to decide, are you going to continue living like you've been living and watching everyone else? Or are you finally going to put one foot in front of the other and start working on that business that you've been talking about for years? Start creating that content that you have been talking about for years. Start making those sales that you have been manifesting for years. Only you can answer that. I cannot answer that for you, okay? You guys have 5 more minutes to lock in to the mentorship. Remember with the mentorship, you guys, it's a 12-week mentorship, and you will be getting an extra one-on-one Zoom call with that, okay? So it comes with one, but as a live special, you get a second one, okay? A second one-on-one with us, so we can go over strategies and game plans specifically tailored for you and your business, okay? You and your content, you and your goals, okay? Do you guys have any more questions for me before we close out the live? Any more questions for me? Do not be shy. Do not be shy. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I would love to see you on the other side, but only if you actually want to be there. One thing I do not do is force people to do what they don't do, or not force people to do what they don't want to do. I am not in the business of convincing you. I am in the business of helping you. But if you do not believe that you need help, well, then there's nothing that I can do for you. There's nothing I can do for you. You have to be ready to put one foot in front of the other and walk to the side, okay? Very good. Any questions for me? Thank you for the follow, LaShawn. Any questions for me, ladies and gentlemen? Ask, ask, ask. I gave you guys Canva. I gave you ChatGPT. We put it together and we made our digital product. But the question is, what are you going to do with that? Are you going to start focusing? Are you going to stop making excuses? Are you going to finally do the things that you've been talking about? Or are you going to continue to sit on the sidelines and watch other people live the life that you say you want? A lot of you guys, a lot of you guys have been collecting free information for a very long time. You got free webinars. You done been to the free webinars. You've downloaded the freebies, right? You've archived the reels, but you haven't done anything with the free information. because you don't respect free. You do not respect free information, because if you did, you would be using the information that you got. But you don't, because free information does not hold you accountable. Free information does not make you commit to anything. See, when you have to invest, when you have to spend your hard-earned money on something, now you have to commit to it, because you remember how many hours you had to work to earn that money. Now, when you feel like giving up, you don't, because you remember that you had to commit. You had to invest. You had to spend your money. When there's no spending of money, I don't feel like it anymore, so it's fine. There's no sacrifice involved. There's no sacrifice involved. But you're quick to sacrifice when it comes to Netflix. You're quick to sacrifice when it comes to Hulu. All y'all got Zeus. Y'all all watching the Baddies. True or false? Have they taught you how to grow your business? Have they taught you how to sell your digital product? Have they taught you how to build your TikTok, your Instagram, your YouTube? No. No, they have not. But you spend money with them faithfully, readily, in a hurry. But when it comes to investing in your business and learning how to make money, there's hesitation, there's pushback. That's fine with me, but do not be confused as to why things are not progressing for you. They're not progressing for you because you choose for them not to. Hello, hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Lord. Good evening. I am never on live this late. I know, I'm never on live this late, so it's like, I don't know what to say. Okay, so lock in. Do you guys have any more questions for me before we get off of here? Again, I know we went through a lot of stuff. I'm not trying to overwhelm you. I'm just trying to enlighten you, okay? Just trying to enlighten you. I've been doing this for 5 years. Digital products changed my life. I live a completely different life than what I used to live. I'm very blessed. I love it here. I'm the first 6-figure earner in my family. I'm the first entrepreneur in my family. I'm doing big things, right? But I had to change who I was. I had to put one foot in front of the other. I spent a lot of money on mentorship, education, and I'm glad that I did. I used to be very fearful to spend money too, but that's because the mindset that I had was the only money that was smart to spend was on university, right? College, degrees, PhDs, masters, right? And that does nothing for you, right? We all know that. I have a bachelor's degree and I don't even use it. And it cost me $40,000. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't know. Make it make sense. Like, I've spent money on mentorship and I've made more money with less money that I invested with mentorship than I spent on that degree. It makes no sense, but that's just the lie that they tell us, right? That's the American dream. That's just what it is, the system, right? Okay. Well, just understand that system fails a lot of us. It failed me. Okay, so I had to learn how to change my mindset in the way I decided to spend my money, right? Now, when I invest, it's because I know I'm going to make money back. When I spend money with my mentor, it's because she's going to give me information that I didn't know that I'm going to be able to use to make more money, okay? And the only reason why I make the money that I make now is because I was willing to invest in myself and into my business. That is our timer, you guys. The timer did go off. Again, I gave you guys 12 minutes to invest for the mentorship. You did not. That's okay. But do make sure you follow me if you have not already. I don't do Bitcoin. I don't do crypto. So please don't get finessed, hoodwinked, and bamboozled on these TikTok streets. The Skool community is still going to be open for you guys to enroll. Okay, so if you want to learn, if you enjoyed what you learned, if you learned a lot on this live, just imagine what you learned in school and just imagine what you learned in the mentorship. Okay, I enjoyed y'all this evening. I don't know if I'll be back on in the evening. I'm a morning girl. I'm normally up around 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired. I do not know if you guys will see me in the evening again. I cannot promise you that. If you are an early bird, then you'll see me. But evening, I don't know. I'm a little tired. But I enjoyed you guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Make sure y'all follow me, and I will see you guys later, okay? And again, my name is Jasmine. Bye, TikTok. And bye, YouTube.